Have you wondered how to maintain a fulfilling and vibrant lifestyle even after reaching your 75th birthday? In this presentation, we'll explore key approaches for maintaining physical wellness, preserving cognitive function, and cultivating meaningful relationships with your partner and loved ones. Whether you're nearing this stage of life or supporting someone who is, these insights will help you approach aging with dignity and enthusiasm. Stay with us until the conclusion to discover practical wisdom that can enhance your daily experiences and promote well-being for years to come. If you haven't already subscribed, consider doing so and enabling notifications so you won't miss future content. Your engagement means everything to me, and if you find value in this presentation, you can help spread these important messages by sharing it with others. Please provide feedback to help me create better content for you. Comment with 1 if you enjoy this topic or 0 if you prefer something different. Now, let's begin. Maintaining physical wellness. Reaching the milestone of 75 years while still maintaining self-sufficiency is truly remarkable. A blessing often underappreciated until it's threatened. When discussing physical wellness, we're addressing more than just fitness or health maintenance, though those are certainly crucial. We're exploring something more fundamental, the preservation of autonomy that enables living life according to your own preferences. Consider the profound sense of dignity that comes from being able to rise each morning and attend to your personal needs without requiring assistance. This independence fundamentally allows you to maintain self-respect and respect from others around you. As we age, routine activities we once took for granted, dressing ourselves, preparing meals, maintaining our living spaces become more than simple tasks. They transform into symbols of our self-sufficiency, our continued ability to contribute to our own lives and, by extension, the lives of those we care about. Being able to manage these activities even as years pass demonstrates resilience and determination. It's not merely about enduring, it's about flourishing and maintaining the self-worth that comes from autonomy. Conversely, when we begin losing these capabilities, it can feel as though part of our identity is fading. Needing to rely on family members or caregivers may trigger feelings of being burdensome, even when nobody expresses this outwardly. You might wonder if your needs are consuming others' time and energy. These thoughts can gradually erode confidence. No one wants to feel like they're creating difficulties for those they love. Yet this sentiment often emerges when self-care becomes challenging. This emotional burden can weigh as heavily as the physical limitations of aging. Now imagine the alternative. Maintaining physical strength and capability, standing tall and managing your environment, home, and daily life. This provides tremendous psychological benefit, confirming that you remain capable and that your body continues serving you well. Every task accomplished independently, however modest, becomes an achievement. Whether taking a stroll, preparing a simple meal, or rising from bed with ease, these moments of self-sufficiency bring profound satisfaction, preserving your dignity and facing each day confidently. The importance of physical care increases with age, becoming not just routine, but a daily expression of self-respect and preservation. Every choice regarding your physical health, nutrition, exercise, stress management, directly impacts how you'll feel tomorrow, next week, and in coming years. At 75, attentiveness to subtle physical signals becomes essential. Ignoring minor discomfort or overexerting yourself can have serious repercussions, making a mindful approach to health vital, not just for avoiding illness, but for maintaining your preferred lifestyle. If you're still engaged with this presentation and finding it beneficial, please comment 1 below to indicate you're still with me. Physical activity becomes more than fitness maintenance. It becomes protection for your mobility and strength needed for daily routines. Nutrition too becomes self-care. Selecting nourishing foods that energize your body makes tremendous difference in daily well-being. Mental tranquility also contributes, reducing stress and benefiting overall wellness. This comprehensive approach nurtures your body physically, mentally, and emotionally. The reward for this dedication? Freedom to continue pursuing activities that bring meaning and joy. When physically well, you can engage in gardening, travel, family time, or simply enjoying nature. A healthy body allows full participation in life, creating memories, finding reasons for gratitude, and experiencing contentment in both body and spirit. There's an undeniable connection between physical wellness and emotional fulfillment. Self-sufficiency creates feelings of empowerment and worth, generating pride that influences every aspect of life. You greet each morning purposefully, prepared for whatever challenges arise, maintaining control over your circumstances and future. As you progress through your 75th year and beyond, never underestimate the significance of physical self-care. It transcends routine, representing commitment to your happiness and well-being, recognizing your body as your greatest asset deserving attention and respect. With physical vitality, you can approach each day gratefully, joyfully, and with deep satisfaction, knowing life remains full of possibilities. Preserving cognitive function. Even as we reach 75, maintaining mental sharpness becomes one of life's most precious gifts. Our minds deserve the same care as our bodies, and preserving cognitive function is essential for leading a fulfilling, independent life. It's well understood that aging naturally affects memory and processing speed. This represents a normal progression, but we needn't surrender to it completely. Various approaches can help maintain mental vitality even in later years. Keeping your brain engaged creates the foundation for a rich and rewarding life after 75. Think of your brain as requiring exercise, similar to physical fitness. One effective approach is developing habits that engage your mind through enjoyable activities daily. This needn't involve strenuous intellectual pursuits, simply activities you enjoy. Reading books, solving puzzles, acquiring new skills, or creative hobbies like painting or writing keep your brain stimulated. Each activity nourishes your mind with fresh information, challenges, and growth opportunities. Regular mental engagement maintains optimal brain function. It's remarkable how something as straightforward as enjoying literature can activate imagination and preserve mental acuity. Even at 75, mental preservation extends beyond cognitive exercises. Physical activity plays a crucial role too. Exercise might not immediately connect with cognitive function, but they're intimately linked. Regular physical activity increases circulation, delivering more oxygen to your brain, helping it function more efficiently and resulting in clearer thinking. Whether walking briskly, swimming, or gentle stretching, physical movement greatly benefits cognitive health. Balanced nutrition represents another powerful tool for preserving mental clarity. We often discuss nutrition regarding physical benefits, but diet profoundly affects brain function. Foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids like fish and antioxidant-packed vegetables particularly benefit brain health, protecting against damage and potentially slowing cognitive decline. It's remarkable how proper nutrition impacts not just physical sensation, but mental acuity. Mental wellness involves more than keeping your brain active and nourished. Emotional well-being is equally important. Stress significantly undermines cognitive function, especially with age. Excessive stress clouds thinking, drains energy, and causes mental fatigue. Finding stress reduction techniques is crucial for daily cognitive health. Meditation, gratitude practice, or simply personal time can preserve mental function. Creating space for relaxation allows your brain to recharge, improving thinking and cognitive clarity. Another often overlooked aspect of cognitive maintenance is social interaction. Humans naturally seek connection, and our brains thrive on engagement. Regular communication with friends, family, and community members wonderfully enhances mental health. Conversations, sharing experiences, and social time stimulate brain activity, while preventing loneliness, which harms both mental and emotional well-being. Maintaining social connections preserves cognitive function, while enriching life through meaningful relationships and community belonging. With mental clarity, everything becomes more manageable. Decision-making improves, challenges become navigable, and each day can be approached with composure and confidence. Cognitive preservation allows purposeful, joyful living, providing tools to navigate the world gracefully despite advancing years. Reaching 75 represents an achievement worth celebrating and an opportunity to recommit to caring for both body and mind. With mental clarity, you're better equipped to appreciate life's pleasures from small moments to significant experiences, savoring conversations, enjoying favorite activities, and continuing personal growth. Cognitive preservation at 75 and beyond requires balance. Nourishing your brain with knowledge, exercise, and nutrition, while tending to emotional health and maintaining social connections. It means giving your mind the attention it deserves to serve you well into the future. A clear mind enables you to live fully, enjoy the present, and embrace the future openly. perhaps one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself in life's later chapters. Nurturing your partnership. If you're fortunate to still share joyful days with your partner after turning 75, you possess one of life's most precious treasures. A lifelong relationship that has withstood time's test deserves profound appreciation. However, remember that mere coexistence isn't sufficient. True fulfillment in marriage, especially after many years, requires ongoing effort, mutual understanding, and above all, love. Even for couples sharing decades together, maintaining a rewarding relationship means never taking each other for granted. As we age, routines can become entrenched, minor irritations may seem magnified, and accumulated frustrations might create distance. But harmonious living with your partner in later years demands patience, understanding, and attentiveness. At any strong relationship's core, particularly one spanning a lifetime, lies mutual respect. Aging may tempt us toward criticism, speaking frankly without considering our partner's feelings. Rather than focusing on shortcomings or frustrations, listening becomes paramount. Understanding your partner's perspective, even after countless years together, strengthens your connection. Regardless of marriage duration, approaching each day with genuine appreciation for your partner is essential. This respect, this desire to understand and empathize, keeps love vibrant, a commitment that shouldn't diminish despite familiarity. Equally important is treasuring shared time. Aging may slow life's pace, but connection shouldn't weaken. True intimacy grows in moments of shared joy. Simple activities, sharing afternoon tea, taking leisurely walks, or watching favorite programs together, foster deeper connection. These shared moments, however modest, build lasting bonds. Maintaining strong connections requires appreciating these small pleasures and incorporating them into daily life. Then there's humor. Life can become serious with age. Health concerns, responsibilities, and aging's inevitable challenges sometimes diminish life's lightheartedness. Yet never underestimate laughter's power. Shared jokes, playful moments, or warm smiles wonderfully maintain heartfelt connections. Laughter bridges distance, softens difficult moments, and reminds us of the joy still present between partners. Couples who laugh together through challenges maintain deeper connections. Humor essentially binds marriages together, even facing life's inevitable difficulties. Perhaps most crucial for lasting marital happiness is forgiveness. After years together, misunderstandings, frustrations, and resentments naturally accumulate. Holding these feelings, allowing them to simmer beneath the surface, only creates emotional distance and unnecessary suffering. Forgiveness, though sometimes difficult, remains essential. Releasing grudges and forgiving imperfections creates space for love to flourish. Each act of forgiveness strengthens your bond, allowing continued growth despite years past. It reminds us that love isn't about perfection, but grace, acceptance, and moving forward together, hand in hand. Sharing happiness with your partner after 75 represents a rare, beautiful gift deserving daily appreciation. This life stage, where you support each other, reflect on shared memories, and create new ones, merits profound gratitude. It's time to nurture your relationship, building upon the foundation created over years. Walking life's path together, especially facing aging's inevitable challenges, transcends mere survival. It's about thriving together, supporting each other, and finding joy in everyday moments. Reviewing these three essential elements for a fulfilling life after turning 75, maintaining physical wellness, preserving cognitive function, and nurturing partnership, reveals their interconnection. Physical care provides strength and energy for life's pleasures. Mental stimulation maintains engagement, curiosity, and openness to life's beauty. Cherishing your relationship ensures love and companionship remain central. These three pillars, body, mind, and relationship, enable purposeful, fulfilling living even in later years. None comes easily, requiring effort, patience, and adaptation to aging's changes. Yet small daily actions shape our future. Gentle self-care, mindful thinking, and relationship nurturing. These habits accumulate, creating meaningful, joyful lives. Aging is inevitable, but our approach remains our choice. Embracing these practices enables proud, happy living, controlling your life and making each day significant. May your journey through remaining years bring joy in physical care, peace in mental clarity, and deep satisfaction in shared love. These treasures will sustain you, allowing fulfilling living with gratitude and happiness. May your days shine brightly, and may you continue finding beauty in every moment, for these truly matter. Honoring our elders in life's grand journey. Among the most sacred, irreplaceable relationships is the bond with our parents. From our earliest moments, parents devote themselves to nurturing us, guiding us through challenges, and giving completely, during struggles and prosperity, with boundless love, often setting aside their needs for their children's welfare. As they age, parents carry many thoughts, feelings, and burdens silently, choosing not to share openly with their children. These unspoken truths remain close to heart, protecting family peace and preserving relationship harmony they deeply value. If you're still engaged with this presentation and finding it beneficial, please comment 2 below to indicate you're still with us. Today's Wisdom Guide explores 4 important insights that aging parents, especially in later years, often keep private to maintain precious family balance. These insights aren't shared lightly. They stem from love, wisdom, and desire to protect the sacred parent-child bond. These reflections come from both personal experiences and profound life lessons many elders have gained throughout their journeys, passed down to illuminate others' paths, offering guidance, comfort, and above all, love. We hope these insights provide light and assistance in your life, whether you're a parent or someone seeking to understand the quiet strength and wisdom elders carry. May these reflections remind us of the silent sacrifices parents make, even when words remain unspoken. Let's cherish our moments with them and continue nurturing the bonds making family life so rich and meaningful. Avoid blaming ancestors throughout life. We naturally experience moments of frustration or even resentment toward ancestors or parents. You might think, if only my grandmother had made wiser choices, I'd enjoy greater financial security now. Or, if my father had worked harder, my circumstances would be different. These thoughts may seem harmless, but expressing them openly can cause lasting negative effects, especially on your children. When you voice dissatisfaction by blaming parents or ancestors, you unconsciously teach your children to view life through blame and regret. They might begin thinking, why didn't my mother work harder? Or, if only my father had made better decisions, my life would be easier. Blaming ancestors or parents for current difficulties creates a dissatisfaction cycle potentially passed through generations. Remember that parents and ancestors did their best with available resources, knowledge, and opportunities. They made choices based on circumstances, often motivated by love and desire to provide the best possible life for their children, even when outcomes differed from intentions. Rather than dwelling on what might have been, embracing gratitude proves far more beneficial. When we appreciate the efforts of those before us, acknowledging they did their best with what they had, we find inner peace while setting powerful examples for our children. Gratitude softens hearts, enabling forgiveness of perceived shortcomings while recognizing ancestors' and parents' strength and resilience. This models for children the importance of accepting and respecting the past, releasing blame and offering. Gratitude creates understanding and harmony within families. This strengthens intergenerational bonds while encouraging children to view their lives with responsibility and appreciation rather than resentment. They learn life isn't about blaming the past, but making the best of present circumstances and moving forward positively. Ultimately, honoring and respecting ancestors' and parents' efforts fosters deeper connections with your children. It teaches valuing past lessons without dwelling on regret, strengthening family foundations for generations. Through expressing gratitude, you establish a legacy of understanding, love, and respect, echoing through your children's hearts and their descendants. Honor your partner in words in life's long journey together as partners. Dissatisfaction or disappointment inevitably arises. After years or decades together, frustrations surface, and you might feel tempted to express these feelings, especially to your children. However, resist this impulse, saying things like, "Marrying your mother was my greatest mistake," or "Because of your father, my life didn't unfold as planned," leaves deep emotional scars on children. When children hear parents speaking poorly of each other, it creates not just unhappiness, but confusion, insecurity, and instability in their lives. They may struggle with their sense of family identity and potentially develop difficulty forming healthy relationships as they mature. When parents demonstrate disrespect toward each other, they establish patterns that can influence generations. Children, who typically view parents as relationship role models, may find respecting others or themselves difficult if they witness parents belittling each other. The family unit, meant to provide support and love, becomes discordant when negative words are exchanged, especially before children. They may question their worth and values, uncertain what healthy relationships should resemble. Every marriage experiences ups and downs, moments of joy and struggle, but these experiences create meaningful bonds between partners. Relationship strength comes from facing hardships together and emerging with deeper mutual appreciation. When discussing your partner, focus on balance. Acknowledge shortcomings, but highlight strengths and the love demonstrated over years. For example, your father may be forgetful, but he always prioritized our family, or your mother made sacrifices I'll forever appreciate, offers balanced, compassionate perspective. These words not only ease family tension, but show children that love involves acceptance, forgiveness, and gratitude. By expressing appreciation for your partner, even through difficulties, you teach children crucial life lessons. Relationships transcend perfection. They're about supporting each other through challenges, valuing positives, and learning from difficulties. Gratitude powerfully creates family harmony. When children observe parents appreciating each other despite imperfections, they develop healthy, respectful relationships themselves. Ultimately, words about your partner shape not only your relationship, but your children's future relationships. By emphasizing positives and expressing love and gratitude rather than resentment, you give children the gift of strong foundations. You demonstrate that while no relationship achieves perfection, effort, respect, and appreciation truly matter. This fosters family unity and helps children develop emotional resilience and values needed for relationship success. Avoid comparing children's. As parents, we naturally sometimes compare our children's development, achievements, or personalities, especially when guiding or motivating them. However, we must consider such comparisons' impact on children's emotional well-being. Comments like, "Your brother performs excellently, why can't you match him?" Or, "Your sister succeeds at everything, why aren't you trying harder?" may seem innocuous, but deeply wound a child's heart. No one appreciates comparisons, and when these come from parents, whom children look to for unconditional love and support, the pain intensifies. These remarks can create lasting emotional damage, generating inadequacy, jealousy, and unhealthy sibling competition. Comparing children affects not only self-esteem, but threatens family bonds. A child constantly compared to siblings may develop resentment toward the praised sibling or parents who appear to favor one child. This creates deep-rooted insecurities potentially requiring years to overcome, and sometimes the damage to confidence becomes irreversible. Children growing up feeling perpetually inadequate may lose faith in their abilities, resulting in diminished self-worth. Rather than fostering growth, comparisons can cause emotional withdrawal, depression, or profound inadequacy. Parents must remember each child represents a unique individual with distinct strengths, talents, and potential. One child's excellence in certain areas doesn't diminish another's value. Every child's development follows its own timeline. One might excel academically while another demonstrates extraordinary creativity, empathy, or problem-solving. Instead of highlighting shortcomings compared to siblings, acknowledging and celebrating each child's individuality, recognizing their unique abilities and potential, builds confidence and strengthens your relationship. Every child forms an irreplaceable family component, born from the same parents but following distinct paths. By embracing differences and encouraging growth at individual paces, you create environments of love and acceptance. Children thrive feeling recognized and valued for themselves, not through comparisons. The greatest gift is assurance of equal love despite differences. When children feel secure in parental love, they develop trust and respect toward parents and siblings. Fair, equal treatment is essential for strong family bonds. Supporting each Child without comparisons builds belonging and unity, encouraging passion pursuit and talent development, helping them confidently establish identity and creating nurturing environments for becoming their best selves. Ultimately, parenting involves guiding children, uplifting them, and helping them recognize unique value, not ranking them. By avoiding comparisons and focusing on individual growth, you teach appreciation of personal strengths and others' strengths. This builds self-confidence and fosters mutual respect and sibling love. When children feel valued for themselves, family harmony deepens, and trust and respect bonds strengthen. As parents, your love and support provide foundations for children to thrive, not through competition, but through their unique, beautiful qualities. If you're still engaged with this presentation and finding it beneficial, please comment 3 below to indicate you're still with us. Maintain positive perspective. Life inevitably presents numerous challenges, difficulties, and frustrating moments. From urban congestion to security concerns, environmental issues to daily inconveniences. While easy to express dissatisfaction with our surroundings, we must recognize how negative words and attitudes affect our children. Phrases like, "This city's overcrowding is unbearable," "There's too much crime lately," "I feel unsafe," or "The pollution makes breathing difficult," may seem like harmless complaints, but when frequently heard, they shape children's worldviews. If parents constantly emphasize life's difficulties and negativity, children naturally internalize these attitudes, seeing the world pessimistically, which diminishes hope and optimism. For instance, saying, "No matter how hard you try, nothing changes," can destroy a child's motivation to work diligently or pursue dreams. Such negative statements foster helplessness, teaching children the world remains unchangeable and their efforts futile. Eventually, this erodes confidence and discourages striving for success or positive impact. Parents must recognize their words profoundly influence children's life perspectives. Instead of emphasizing negatives, parents can offer hopeful, balanced viewpoints even amid difficulties. Simple language shifts make tremendous differences. Rather than saying, "This city is too congested," try, "Yes, it's busy, because many people are working hard building better lives." Instead of lamenting, "The pollution is terrible," consider, "Our environment needs help. But working together, we can create positive changes gradually." By reframing challenges this way, you give children hope and courage, showing that while life presents difficulties, paths forward always exist, and their efforts make real differences. Maintaining positive attitudes during difficult situations powerfully exemplifies for children. Witnessing you approach challenges optimistically and resiliently, they develop similar mindsets, understanding that while hardships are inevitable, they don't define us. Our responses matter. Modeling strength, perseverance, and hope helps. Children naturally absorb these qualities for their lives, learning that even during struggles, beauty exists, joy can be shared, and problems solved. Life contains both beauty and difficulty, and helping children see both sides matters. By emphasizing positive aspects and finding daily joy, you instill deep appreciation for surroundings. Children learn that despite challenges, gratitude remains possible, and obstacles can be overcome with determination and positive attitudes. This builds resilience and deepens emotional connections to family and world. Speaking positively about life plants hope in children's hearts. They learn to see the world not as frightening and frustrating, but as opportunity-filled, growth-oriented, and potential-rich. Positive words and attitudes build strong foundations for their futures, giving confidence to navigate life's fluctuations gracefully and optimistically. As parents, our words shape children's worldviews, and careful word selection becomes one of our greatest gifts to them. As we conclude, let's cherish remaining time with loved ones, filling each moment with kindness, smiles, and appreciation. This creates not only a loving legacy, but equips children with tools for fulfilling, positive lives. Thank you for joining today's Wisdom Guide. Until next time, may your days overflow with peace and joy. Be well. Closing thoughts as we conclude this discussion. I'd love hearing what you've learned today. Reflect on everything we've explored, from avoiding ancestor blame, refraining from criticizing partners, preventing child comparisons, to maintaining positive life outlooks. What resonates most? What practice will you implement in your life? Please share thoughts and experiences in comments below. We learn from each other. If you found this presentation helpful, Please comment and remember to share with others. Your support helps create valuable content like this, and we look forward to your continued engagement. Thank you for watching.